excited to have all of you here for this great event. You're here for the Reptile show. Now, by a show of hands, who's here for Family Fun Day for the very first time? Wow! Give yourselves a big round of applause. Where have you been the last 15, 16, 17 years? How many have been to Family Fun Day before? Wow! We're so glad you came back. And this is a community event. This is just our church's way to give back to our community and to let you know that we care about our community. We want to provide an afternoon for families to have fun at no cost. And so we want to thank some local businesses that also partner with us to make this happen. And we've got over 24 businesses that financially contribute to make this day possible. But we have a few that we want to mention to you today. Of course, Bethel Church. Stage, Reptile has 3 locations across Ontario, but the closest is just up the road in London. There's so much to see and do and learn about these incredible reptiles. But today, you don't have to drive to London because we brought Reptile and these reptiles here to Sarnia. So moms and dads, kids of all ages, let's give a big cheer for these amazing reptiles. These are not the snakes and lizards, by the way.
Alright, how are we all doing today? Are we excited to see some reptiles? So my name is Omar, and I'm going to be one of your educators for today. I'm Lucas, and he's going to be the other educator for today. Now, before we start, I have 2 rules that I want to go over. The first one is that I ask that everybody remains seated at all times, so let's make sure we keep our bums on our seat. And the second one is that sometimes it gets very loud in here. So for me to get your attention, I like to say waterfall, and then everybody says shh. And that's that. Waterfall. Basically, all over the Amazon, you can find this awesome lizard. They are called green iguanas for their awesome green pattern, and while it's not totally green all over, this is just some nice green colors on its feet, ears, head, everything like that. Now, you might wonder, why do I have these giant gloves on here? Now, the reason for that is that Mike here is an amazing climber, and that is because of one main thing. He has some incredibly sharp claws. So I wear this to protect myself from getting a little bit scratched up. Alright, so over here we have got our friend Mr. Bina. And he's a red-footed tortoise. And the first reason we call him Mr. Bina is because first of all he has a Bina-like shaped shell. It's very soft and it just looks like a Bina. Now these guys are called red-footed tortoises because these guys take a really close look. You guys will see that they have red dots on their feet. And that's the main reason we get the name red-footed tortoises. These guys also come from South America, just like our last lizard. These guys can go anywhere from up to around 12 to 16 inches, so they can go up to anywhere from 1 to 1.5 feet. Now these guys can live really, really old. They can live up to around 90 years old. So if you guys are looking for a pet that will stay with you most of your life, your best bet would probably be a grandparent. Pythons is because they have this beautiful pattern on their back that looks a little bit like a carpet. These guys are found
to around 10 to 13 feet. Now these guys are pythons, so they lay eggs. These guys can lay up to around 50 eggs at a time, which is a lot of babies to take care of. Now these guys can go up to around 15 to 20 years. They don't get much longer than that, but they are ambush hunters. So what that means is that you literally sit there for hours until something walks past him and then they will strike at it. Now these guys are constrictors. What that means is that they're not venomous. So to kill their prey, what they do is that they bite down on it, hold it there, and then curl around it. Now they're not really trying to brush bones. For guys right now, that takes hours at a time. They're curling around it to cut buckles. Pretty much to stop a heart from working. When that happens, the prey will die within seconds.
This right here is hash brown. And hash brown is an alligator scavenger. Alligator scavengers are native from Florida to eastern Texas. And you might be thinking, that is a pretty big turtle. Well, technically you're right, this is a pretty big turtle, but he is nowhere near fully grown. An adult alligator scavenger can get up to around 200 pounds and 4 feet long. They get massive. They're the second largest species of freshwater turtle on the planet. Now, in their native range of Florida to eastern Texas, they are apex predators, meaning that when they get to a certain size, nothing hunts them. Not even a big alligator will go after an alligator snapping turtle. Now, in the range, they're going to be hunting things like fish, turtles, waterfowl. They'll even go after baby alligators, like pretty much anything. But not just meat. They will also go after some plants as well. Every species of turtle is rivers. So let's say they're looking at falls from water, there's a cave that falls from water, anything like that, they would very gladly go after that as well. But this is an incredibly smart animal. Have you ever seen an acorn floating in the water? They will only eat the ones that float. They is a Burmese python. He is an 11-foot long Burmese python. He's obviously pretty easily sized, but he is nowhere near fully grown. This species can get up to even 19 feet long, and that still doesn't make him the biggest species on the planet. Burmese pythons, like being here, are native to Southeastern Asia, and when they're very young, their behavior is going to be quite a bit different from when they're adults. A young Burmese python will like to go up and climb into the trees, hide in the treetops, or they'll be hunting things that go on reptiles as well as birds. But the bigger they